G'day and welcome to my garage. Okay, this is the second piece of stock that I'm using for the jaws. This is slightly larger, this one, so I'm going to reduce it down to 26mm. .16. That is very close. That's plenty good enough for a jaw. Right, I'm setting myself up to cut a V-groove in the length of this piece. Excuse me. So I've got to create that cross. So it says 200 thou across the top, 100 thou down. So I can't work that out mathematically, but I do have a CAD program. Anyhow, it says come in 9.62 from this edge and 9.62 from that edge. So I've got to tighten that up before it moves. I've got an 8mm cutter in there. It doesn't really matter what size cutter as long as it's big enough. Of course, what I'm looking for is the bottom edge and the end, the face.
That's pretty good. So that's 0. Now, come up.
Sorry if my arm's across you there. That's about right. Alright. So I need to drop this edge 9.62 and that face has got to come in from that edge 9.62. So let's put this on 9.62. Now it's got to come down 9.62. So get this out of the way. And we'll turn this on. Battery's flat. I don't have other batteries. I ordered them yesterday. Alright, where's one? I have had a dial gauge out. Okay, 9.62, I'm on 85. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 2. Now I know it's going to run into that nylon washer, but that's okay. The switch behaves itself. It has been playing up, if you recall. That's nice. And it looks pretty right too. I can't see that. What's that? About 10 and a half, 11. No, it could be 11. Looks like it's metal. I'll take this out. Do the same to this little piece. And then cut 3 more pieces out of this long one. Alright, move out of my way, please. And now for the little piece. Beautiful. I've got the block mounted in the vise, and I'm going to cut off the 2 end pieces, which are about 20 mil. I'm going a little bit larger than 20, so I've got machining space left behind. I've already started, so it's a simple job of going around in circles. Now the line over there you can't see, you can't follow. This line I've already marked, and I'm now going to follow for a little bit down the side. And a heavier mark over the top, a bit more down the side. That's one. Now I'll put it to the other side so I can see what I'm doing. Come on. That's pretty good. Come on. Come on. Here we go. How long did that take? 7 minutes, 26 seconds. Too hot. The other one's too hot to handle. Now, I wasn't bringing this down to width. I've purposely cut it 1.5, 2 mil, probably bigger than it should be. I gave that much allowance for the saw blade to go off course. And if you've done a bit of hand hacksawing and haven't paid too much attention, it's easy to run off a lot more than 2 mil. So let me see what size they are. I was aiming for 22. Which way are we going? This way. Okay, 23. I'm bringing one of the small jaws down to size. It's a 2mm cut. I still haven't fixed the switch on this thing. That's about right. Oh. Beautiful fit. All right, I'll take this to the vise and deburr it. You may notice there's two switches up there. The top one's the old one, and I've replaced it with the new one below it. So we're back in business. Let's bring you in on the job. I'm just facing off the last jaw. You may have trouble seeing that actually. Yes, it's hiding. It's hiding. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it now, but do I have room? Let's try it anyhow. I have to remove 3.46. I'm taking off 2 at the present moment. I was wondering what that funny noise was. It was the handle fell off down into the tooth belt pulleys. Anyhow, it's back up. I've readjusted this for its final cut to 3.46. Yep. And let me do it. And I measured the wrong, I was doing my measurements there, I don't know why. Fits there beautifully, but that's not where it's going. Silly person. It's going in here. And it's a spot on fit, maybe a little bit tight. No, it's a good fit, excellent fit. Alright. I just got to drill and ream these jaws, all four of them, in the middle. And then these spacer pins, they were supposed to be 5/16. I didn't, it's 8mm, or 7.9 something. I didn't have any 8mm, but I had some 10mm, I think it's 10mm. Yep, 9.5mm. Had some 9.5mm, what's that, the old 3/8. I thought, they're spacer pins. 5/16, 3/8, doesn't make any difference. Well, yes and no. These two, so far, doesn't make any difference whether they're 3/8 or 5/16. That one does, because it has to, that's where the jaw pivots on, in that one. And what I'm afraid of is the 3/8 coming up. Haven't got a is getting too close to the bottom of that V. So I'm going to machine this pin down to 8mm, which is a 5/16. That will give me a bit more clearance between the V and the hole itself. So what I might do, well, I've got a few things. I've got to drill and ream, do that first because that gives me the size, 8mm, and then turn these down to fit the reamed hole of 8mm. So that's it, that's the plan. It's getting close. I've still got the collar down here to do, and the nut here. Hang on, the other way. That's the threaded nut up here. This is the collar down in here, and there's still the thread and the handle. Yeah, so there's still a little bit to do. It's picked it up, hasn't it? I'll see if this works. This is still the same jaw. I've just turned it around. It's got a battle scar on it already. That worked. I just got a battle scar on this side. One day I might make another one, but it won't be today. It's not like I'm presenting it to someone else. So that one will work. Yeah. Now, what's satisfying to see, and I hope it has, is these are done on two different setups. So if my CAD drawings were right, then the bottom of each V, that way and that way, should intersect nicely at the bottom, which it does. And I had a look at the others, they do too. That one's a fraction low. Not much. That one's fitting, yep, that one's fitting pretty good. It's a little bit high maybe. Same with this one, a little bit high. But my hands are seizing up. But both sets have been V'd, cross V'd, whatever. Now jaw and ring for the pivot. Okay, see you later.